Hello, welcome back here guys. In the previous lecture we have prepared our development environment. In this one we'll continue and we'll try to run our application in simulator. Okay, so when everything is prepared we can go to terminals, and as we have here our workout application we can write here command npm start. So make sure you're in a project folder. Let's run here npm start. This will start Expo in the background and it will offer you a couple of options. So you have here options to press A to open Android. You can press I to open iOS simulator and press W to open web. You can reload application with the R command. You can toggle menu with the M command. You can show the developer tool with the D command, and the Shift D is a toggle auto opening developer tools on a startup is currently disabled. So you can use all these commands. We'll go with this command for now to open a web, because for an iOS simulator you need to be on a Mac machine, you need to have a Xcode installed. For an Android you need to have Android Studio. So we'll go with a web because everybody has a browser, so we can press here W command. Let's press the W command. You can see starting Webpack. It will open automatically your browser on this port, and this is your application. You can see it's empty application. Open up app.ts6 to start working on your app. Actually, I'll close it. I'll open it in my other browser. Okay, I'll copy the port, localhost 19006, and I'll open it here. Here is the application, how it looks like in your web browsers. If you're looking for this text, open up app.tsx. You should find it when you go to Visual Studio Code, when you go to app.tsx here, and here is this text. Open app.tsx to start working on your app. So here this text component is rendering out this text. Okay, if you want to see it as in a mobile device, you need to right click here and you need to click here inspect, or you need to press the commands Control Alt and I, or Option Command and I to open this for you, or you can just right click and click here inspect as the same. When you're in this window, then you can click here for mobile devices up here in this tab here. Okay, so click here top mobile devices and you can choose here dimensions, either responsive, or you can choose here a specific device. For example, I can go with let's say iPhone X. You can click here, I'll refresh, and that's how my application will look like on iPhone X. Okay, so we can freely develop our applications also in a web while we are working basically in a JavaScript. We can use a web or we can use a simulators. Okay, so simulator will be more close simulation as if it would be working on a real device. Okay, so now we'll divide into groups. Okay, so one group is on Windows probably, so it will be using Android Studio. The other group will be using Xcode and will be using iOS simulator. First, I will show you how to run it on the Xcode. So that this only apply for now for Mac users. Okay. So for a Xcode simulator, you have to have Xcode installed, so you need to have Xcode. Okay, that's very simple. And to install Xcode, you need to just go to App Store and install Xcode. That's it. That's the only thing you need to do. Just go to App Store, download Xcode, and run it. Okay, so here is the Xcode. You don't need to open anything at all. You can just click here, File in the left corner. Actually, Xcode here, this default Xcode text, and you will click here, Open Developer Tools, and you will click here, Simulator. Okay, and then if you click simulator, it will open your simulator, iPhone 13 in my case. Okay, so this is a simulator, and now I will just go here back to my terminal, and I will click here I command to open on iOS, and it will open it automatically here on my simulated device, iPhone 13. All right, so just a couple of seconds, it will prepare everything. You can see it will be run inside of the Expo, so this will be installed on your simulator, the Expo application, and in Expo will be around your application. So you should see the same window as we saw in our browsers. Okay, so just few more moments. Okay, I have quite slow internet currently, so it takes some time to prepare everything. Okay, it's loading. I will actually it's opening, so I don't need to fast forward anything. It will download the bundle. Okay, so you need JavaScript to run this project, and then here it is. Okay, so here is your open app.tsx to start working on your app. So we open it in the browser. The browser very simple. We open it now in iOS simulator. Okay, I will close iOS simulator and we'll go now for Windows users. Okay, so we'll go to Android Studio. So we'll close this. We'll close Simulator, quit Simulator. We'll open our browsers and we'll search here for Android Studio download. Android Studio. Okay, Android Studio here in developerandroid.com. Let's click here. Okay, there is, it's just need to follow the steps here, guys. It's very simple installation. You can see here, download Android Studio. Here it says for a Mac, but you have your download options. But if you're on a Windows, it should automatically detect that you're on the Windows. So click here. It should be very simple file to open. It should be exe file. You just click at this and you will follow the steps here. There is nothing you can miss, really. You just need to follow the steps. You go with the default settings and install Android Studio. I am not doing it currently because I have it already installed. It's quite a big package, and as I mentioned, my internet is not so good. Okay, so if you have it, if it's already installed, you can stop the video and wait until Android Studio is installed, and then we can continue together. Okay, so let's open now. I suppose your Android Studio has been installed. Okay, so we'll open it. And what we are going to do, I'll show you Android Studio. Here will be presented with this screen here. You want to open the new project, new empty project. You don't need to really create any specific project. Just click here, new project. Okay, just empty, no activity at all. You don't need to choose here anything, just no activity. Click here, next. Okay. Choose here name of your application. You can just go with the default one. You don't need to change here anything at all and just finish. Okay. Okay, this will open this empty project for you. It will scan some files. It will be detecting your project and things. Maybe it will ask you to install some packages. Okay, I can close this. Maybe it will ask you to install some packages. If it will ask you, yeah, you can download some extra packages. It will ask you here because it's it can ask you to download some extra bundles separately, not as a part of the initial installation as we have been downloading the Android Studio, but now when you open your project, and maybe these packages are essential for the simulator to be successfully run in Android Studio. So make sure that everything here will finish. You can see that in the bottom right corner here, everything is finished. If it asks you to install something, just click next and install everything it will ask you. Okay, when this will be still running, we can go to the app menu here and we can go here to tools, and you can see here AVD manager. You want to go to this AVD manager. Okay, so we'll click here AVD manager, and here you can create a virtual devices. Okay, so currently I have here Pixel 2 API 31 because on Android you have a couple more options, what device you will choose, what API you will choose, and so on. So now it's up to you guys. I'm suggesting you go with the same one, Pixel 2 API 31. So when you want to create this device as I have it, you will just click here, create virtual device. As I mentioned, I'm going with the Pixel 2, so you can click here Pixel 2. Okay, I'll click here next. I'm going with the API 31, so you can just click here these images and you can find here API 31 or other images. Okay, API 31 probably is not mentioned here because I already have it here. Actually, here you have an API 31s. Okay, so now if you don't have it, you need to download it. Okay, or you can go with the recommended one. So actually I have here this one, guys. In the recommended ones, I am here with the release name S and API level 31. So I'm here. You can go with the recommended ones. I'm API level 31. You can go also API level 32, whatever works for you. So I'm suggesting either 32 or 31. Okay. Okay, so 31, click next, and this will initialize this virtual device for you. Okay, when this is initialized for you, just click here action, this green triangle to launch this AVD in the emulator, and this will open the virtual device for you. Okay, you can close this. Okay, and close everything here. Okay, this is my virtual device and the Pixel 2, and I will go back to terminal and I will run here now. There is Android to click A button. So click here A button to open Android, and it should again take some time. I'll put it next to each other, and I will fast forward this until it will be launched. Okay, it's already been bundling, so it was quite fast, and here it is. Okay, so here is a open up TSX to start working on your applications. Okay, guys, other commands you should be maybe familiar with. When you want to refresh this, you can just click here Command R, or you can go here and you can click here R. You can see reloading apps, and this will be reloaded when you will just press R here. It will also reload your application here for you. Okay, you can when you press the M here, tackling dev menu, you can tackle the dev menu. You can see here you can also reload from here, or you could have some options to debug remote JavaScript and so on, but we don't need to worry about it now. All right, but yeah, that should be it, guys. So we have learned how to launch it in a web. So if you want to work on with the web browser, you can stay in a web. If you want to be on Android, you can be an Android. If you want to be in iOS, you can use Xcode and use the iOS simulator. Okay, guys, actually I will be working on iOS simulator because it's my native environment, so it'll be in iOS. But for you, everything should look like as I will be developing. There will be maybe small differences, but overall everything should be same as I will have it. So choose between these three simulators. If you have some problems during the lectures or something doesn't look exactly right, just let me know. We will fix it together. So don't worry about that. Okay, so I'll close Android emulator. Everything is working, and we can continue in the next lecture, and we can start creating some real applications. Okay, I'll close also these guys, clear it out, clear all these applications you want to close. Okay, I just need to stay in a one. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. And I hope to see you in the next one. And thank you for watching and listening. Cheers.